Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hanksters Hot Rods, Muscle Car and Collector Car Showroom. America's #1 choice for premier collector cars for over 30 years. Today we have a very desirable car. We have been doing absolutely outstanding here with the Chevrolet Chevelles. Of course, leading the pack is the 1970, and not too far behind is the 1967, which is what we have for you today. It is a Hankster certified unit, so at full retail price it does come with shipping in the lower 48 United States and a powertrain warranty to back up the engine, the transmission, and the rear end. The numbers matching engine. Let's check it out. $396 on the passenger side front of the block. Here is not only your suffix number, but your partial VIN stamp. So you can take a look at that. There will be a photo on our website. That silver shiny thing on the driver's side firewall, that is your call tag. It is a 138 car. It is a true SS car. So we will have a photo of that on our website. The brake booster is on the driver's side firewall as well, located directly below the call tag. It is power brakes. And your power steering reservoir for power steering. Above this numbers matching block here on the passenger side is enough room for an AC compressor if you would like to have Hankster's Garage add air conditioning for you prior to the car leaving our facility. Now, listen, for those of you watching this video presentation right now, we're about 3 weeks out in our shop. Okay, so if you want your Chevelle or Camaro or whatever delivered in time for your spring and summer car shows with your AC or your halo headlights or your upgraded Dakota digital dash or your new wheel and tire package or whatever it is you're looking for, you better get on it now to get on the schedule in order to have your car in time for spring. Blue in color. The paint on the car is pretty nice throughout. Let's start with the hood. Real nice uniform color, uniform clear. I do not have any documentation on this car as far as when it was painted. A lot of the stuff looks new on the car. We put the wheels and tires on. I'll show you the undercarriage momentarily. You can tell that looks to be fairly recent. But the paint on the top of the fenders and hood is real nice on the vehicle. And it's the same thing with the chrome. Chrome on the front bumper, the SS396 in the center of the grille, all of your headlights look to be nice and clear. The chrome on the front bumper, no chrome peel or rust or pitting. Let's take a look at the driver's side front fender. The blue on the front fender, nice and uniform throughout. No blisters, bubbles, cracks up high prior to the body line, below the body line, or low on the fender. I just told you the wheels and tires are brand new beauty rings, rally wheels, center caps, and raised white letter Coopers. Let's look at our glass clarity. Also, the car does have dual mirrors, chrome, but the glass clarity up front here, front windshield, real nice on the vehicle. Your color up top on the roof, uniform color and clear, and by the way, no bubbles, blisters, cracks, clear coat fade, anything like that going on. No paint issues from the roof leading down to the rear quarter. The paint on the car is very nice. So are the body lines. So you'll get a front perspective here and then you'll get a rear perspective. Look at the front fender, how nicely it lines up to the driver door and then to the rear quarter. So follow your body line right here, okay, all the way down the side of the car. These 66 and 67 Chevelles have a large rear quarter, and this car is nice and straight down the side. See how the driver's door fits nicely, nice and flush to the rear quarter, and then nice and flush to the front fender? And then, of course, down low you have that aluminum rocker molding that also looks to be in pretty decent condition. Glass clarity on this car is absolutely fantastic. Take a look at your vent window, door glass, and then quarter window. All the glass clarity real nice, not scratched at all that I can see. I mean, it looks to be pretty fantastic, probably newer. Like I said, I don't have any documentation on the car as far as when any kind of restoration was done. However, a lot of the stuff appears to be new. Some of that I'll point out in the presentation. The door panels on the car look to be in nice shape. They're not warped at the bottom. The armrest is not torn. The paint at the top of the door is not all worn or faded. SS steering wheel, bucket seat, center console, automatic car. Let's dive into the back seat. If I can find the... Oh, there is no button. They fooled me. Okay, the seat belts to the car could very well be original. They are Fisher body seat belts, so pretty cool there. Black vinyl in the back, in nice shape, not ripped, torn, discolored that I can see. Seat back's in fairly decent condition. Driver's seat, also no rips or tears in it. The carpeting in the car is in real nice shape. Look at that, under the floor mat, not discolored, torn. The mats are brand new. We put the mats in there. Headliner's in nice shape. I don't see any rips or tears in it. The dome light is illuminated when the driver's door is open. We'll show you closer. We'll show you a closer look at the interior when we're actually on the test drive inside the vehicle. I already made mention that the rear quarter's nice and straight. Take a look down low, behind the rear wheel, in front of the rear wheel, around the rear wheel. Paint's in real nice condition. Paint and the body lines on this car are very nice, and so are the pans. We'll see that shortly. How about your rear window glass? Also, once again, very clear glass, very nice chrome. So with big quarters comes a big deck lid, and this one is nice. It fits nice and flush to your quarters. And then the paint, hopefully you can see in this video presentation, uniform color and clear, and no any kind of blisters, bubbles, cracks, debris in the paint. The chrome on the rear bumper is just as nice as it was on the front. No rust around those bumper bolts, no chrome peel on the edges of the bumper. Real nice chrome. Trunk. No jack, no spare. All you get is a trunk mat. And the trunk pan's nice and solid. You can see there's no rust or rot issues. The trunk mat itself looks to be fairly new. So, passenger side of the car. It's just as nice as the driver's side. It's really an outstanding car. You know, you got a numbers matching true SS 67 Chevelle here in a great color with brand new sneakers for it, brand new wheels, a lot of new components to this car. I would have to say all the glass has been replaced within the last year or two. It looks absolutely fantastic. Look down low here when our camera pans. The bottoms of the quarters, the bottoms of the doors, and notice there is no issue there as far as any kind of Bondo blister, filler pop, paint blisters down low. Before I open up the passenger side door, take a look at your quarter window glass, your vent window glass, and the passenger side door glass. Hopefully this video presentation is doing justice for the glass quality on the car because it's exceptional. Passenger side of the car. Door panel's in real nice condition. You have your armrest, your door panel all in real nice shape. Passenger side seat. The carpeting in the car, again, it looks to be newer. I don't see any rips in the passenger side seat. Any kind of discoloration in the material. Looking good so far. So we'll show you the passenger side door. You know, again, look at your door gap, how uniform it is from top to bottom, and then also look at your two body lines. There's one up top here, there's one down low there. See how everything meets, where the fender, the door, the quarter all meet, all the lines are nice and uniform. Car looks good. So lastly, we will finish on our passenger side front fender. You know, all the wheel openings on this car are installed right. I haven't seen one paint issue to point out whatsoever. Whoever laid the paint on this car, whether it was done 2 years ago, 4 years ago, 7 years ago, I don't know, but There's nothing that needs to be addressed as far as the paint's concerned. So you have a numbers matching 396, steering and brakes. You have all brand new glass, a real nice carpet, center console, automatic car, brand new wheels, brand new tires. So much going for this car. Awesome piece of inventory for us to have as a certified unit. I think this car is pretty nice, and I'm going to continue to show you why in our undercarriage presentation and then lastly in our test drive. But I encourage you to visit us and do it in person. Everything you are seeing in this video you can do in person when you visit our showroom here in Daytona Beach. And we have a cool showroom. We have 60 to 70 cars on hand, most of which we own. We have a cool little gift shop, lots of nostalgia to see on the walls. We have a friendly and knowledgeable sales staff that can discuss with you some of the expectations that come with owning one of these classic cars. You know, they're awesome to look at. They're fun to drive. I was just riding my bike down by the beach the other day, and it was a Sunday morning, and a 1965 red convertible Mustang went by with a black interior, and the gentleman had the top down, and right away I turned my head. And I'm in the business. I see those cars. We sell probably 30 of those cars a year, and they still make you turn your head when you see them on the road. It's like, wow, it's freaking awesome. But they're old. They're gonna leak. There's gonna be failures. You're gonna have little quirks from time to time with the cars. So if you're not expecting those kinds of things, you might want to reconsider buying a classic car. But we will explain some of the responsibilities that come with owning these classics, how to store them properly, what type of gas to use, maybe how to tweak the carburetor for your your elevation, your climate, things like that. We'll let you, we'll actually pull the car outside for you, let you look at the paint real well out in the sunshine. We gladly throw it in the air for you if you want to check out the undercarriage presentation, check out the bottom of the motor and the transmission, your tire condition, your suspension components. We'll let you drive the car if you'd like. You can test the acceleration, the braking power, the steering, how it handles, performs, everything. Everything we're doing in this video, you can do yourself when you visit us here in Daytona Beach. Why do we take 80 to 100 photos of every car? And why do we have 20 to 25 minute video presentations on every unit that's in our showroom? Because we conduct them, in the majority of our transactions, sight unseen. I shoot at least 5 of these videos every single week. There's, I don't know how many hundreds of them on YouTube, a lot. And I say the same thing in every presentation. Don't buy it sight unseen, come see it in person. And yet, most of our transactions, in fact, 90%, if you can believe that, an astonishing number of our transactions are done sight unseen, but it's not something I recommend doing, especially if you're not familiar with a classic car. If you think this thing's going to show up and it's going to be like a 2024, it's not going to happen. So you might want to check it out for yourself before you're disappointed. Now, if you've had 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 20 classic cars in your lifetime, then you kind of know what you're signing up for. Let's put our 67 Chevelle up in the air, check out the undercarriage, and then we'll take it on a test drive. Under our 1967 Chevrolet Chevelle, there's disc brakes up front on the car. You can get a good shot here of your front seal and your front of the block and pan. It looks to me to be dry at this time. Let's move to the rear of the pan, see what we can see back there. I don't know if you guys can see that up there or not. Passenger side, you definitely can't see. The starter's in the way. Exhaust system looks new. It's in real nice shape. It has dual exhaust manifolds that come down to your dual pipes. Let's look at the trans pan real quickly here. It looks to be nice and dry all the way around at this very moment. Speedo cable looks good. It looks like a new cable there. And then your tail shaft seal also looks dry. Not sure how much of that you guys can see with the cross member in the way. But I point to those areas of concern on a transmission because those are usually where your leaks occur out of one of those 3 areas if there is a tranny leak. Floor pans, definitely not new to the car. There are no way these floor pans are from 1967 and still look this good. They are absolutely fantastic. Frame rails on the car are real nice as well. You can see that lift is set there to the frame rails, both front and rear. They're nice and solid. The cross member I referred to earlier that holds up the transmission runs from frame rail to frame rail. They're in nice shape. No holes there that aren't supposed to be there. Your e-brakes hooked up. That works. Again, the mufflers, check those babies out. Those things look new. We bought the car that way. We did not put those on there. We did, however, put on brand new raised white letter BFGs and brand new rally wheels. So those are brand new for you. We did not put in a new gas tank. However, it does look like a newer gas tank. 12-bolt rear to pair with that big block up front. It is drum brakes in the rear. And then let's look at the passenger side here. First, the trunk pan you can see is nice there. Frame rails on the passenger side, real nice and solid. And then it's going to be the same on the driver's side. Driver's side, nice and solid, you see. And then your trunk pan right there is nice and solid. Underside of the trunk pan anyways. The second most desirable Chevelle right now next to the 1970 is the 1967. This is the right one. Numbers matching big block true SS car. Center console, automatic, brand new tires, brand new rally wheels, great paint. The list is endless. Before we set this car down on the ground and take it out on a drive, let's discuss our payment options. If you're a cash buyer, cashier's check from your bank and then bank wire transfer. If you're financing, the collector car lenders we work with will do 5 to 15-year loans on these cars. Now, your approval is going to be based on a couple things. Price of the car, credit score, debt to income ratio, time on the job, things like that. We have no control over the rate. We have no control over the approval term. That is between you and the lender. We just provide them as an option for you if need be. 10% down is going to be your minimum requirement. Even if your credit score is perfect, it's going to be 10% out of the pocket. It is what is considered a luxury loan. It's not like you're going to be driving this thing to and from work every single day. But if your credit score is a little lower or your debt to income is a little higher, they might require 15 to 20% down. No prepayment penalty on the loan. So if you take this car out for 10 years and you pay it off in 2, they aren't going to penalize you for doing that. It's also a simple interest loan where any additional payments go directly towards your premium and not towards interest. Once the vehicle is paid in full, it goes through a pre-delivery inspection process. This process is recorded and you do get a copy of it on the thumb drive when the car shows up. It's going to show, torque lug nuts, check for leaks, check tire pressure, make sure the wipers, horn work, things like that. They're old cars. Anything can happen. Anything can start leaking. Anything can stop working at any given moment. Therefore, we put it through one last shakedown prior to it leaving our facility in an attempt to make it standing as tall as possible when it does arrive to you. Once the vehicle is through inspection, it gets detailed and then the carrier is dispatched if we are the ones handling the shipping. Typically, we can have a truck here within a 48-hour window. However, it is a little longer if you're in a more difficult destination where there's not maybe as many drivers going. But allow us 3, 4, 5 business days. I promise you we will get your car out of here and on its way to you just as quickly as we possibly can. If you're handling your own shipping, picking it up, driving it home, or you're sending your own carrier, we will let you know when it's ready and you can send for it or come get it. Okay, now this is the fun part. Let's set our 67 Chevelle down on the ground. We'll take it out and see how it runs. Everybody's favorite part of the video, the horn. Wipers. Fuel gauge works. Driver's side turn. Passenger side turn. 66,559 is the miles on the odometer. Title reads exempt, true miles unknown. The radio works in this thing. Can you believe that? Now you only have one speaker, but it works. Clock does not work, and I assure you when you get the car, the clock still won't work. We don't fix clocks and we don't fix radios. So it is a center console car. You know, there is a couple little minor imperfections here in the center console, just paint scratches or whatever. Overall, the dash quality is pretty good here. All your black and your chrome in nice shape. The cluster itself looks like it's probably original. You know, if you are interested in like a upgraded Dakota digital dash, you can certainly check with the boys at the garage on that. They can sure help you with that need. Headliner looks to be in pretty nice shape. No rips or tears. We're idling nicely. Let's drive it. Somebody's going to get themselves a nice car. This thing is cool. So speedo's working. Car tracks absolutely fantastic. Nice tight steering in the thing. The front end's nice and tight. There's no shimmy, shakes, pulls, vibrations. No engine or tranny vibration. The car has a nice smooth ride to it. Acceleration's good. It's about 65. Nice smooth ride on the tires. Man, this thing rides really nice for a Chevelle. We are going to take it around the bend here. Let's do our brakes. Look at that. Zero vibration, pulsation out of the brakes. This is a nice car. Numbers matching motor. The right year is 67. Great color. Listen. Hear how nicely it's idling? It's not stalling out. It's not sputtering, popping. Well, hopefully we're going to get either a green light or a break in the traffic here. We're going to get a... I got to turn it off because I'm catching up to traffic. That's about 75. The car will get up and go. So look, this is 50. Oh, God dang it. Hold on. Jeep's braking. Well, I was going to show you. Well, we'll get it back up to 50. We're in a 45 mile an hour zone. Here's 50 miles an hour. Look at how nice and tight the front end is in this car. This is a nice ride. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach for this fantastic 1967 numbers matching Chevrolet Chevelle. Hanksters.com is our website. Check out all the photos and this video presentation you're watching right this very moment. It's on our website. At full retail price, this car includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty that covers the engine, the transmission, and the rear end. If the oil pan gasket starts leaking, don't call us. It's not covered. That's on you. Same thing with the transmission pan. Same thing with the battery, starter, alternator. Once again, they're old cars. You can expect failures from time to time. It's going to happen. But we do back up the powertrain of the car, the engine, the transmission, and the rear end, and assure you that the car is nice and solid from that standpoint. Is the price of the car negotiable? It is, within reason, of course. If we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only. Also, the shipping comes off. Full retail on our cars is turnkey. You get the security of the warranty, and you get the luxury and the convenience of the shipping. That means we reach out to the driver and arrange the transport. We make sure they're properly licensed, bonded, and insured. We cut the check to the driver when they pick the car up. We track the shipment until it arrives to you. At a negotiated cost, you will do all that legwork on your own. Of course, if you are a collector, maybe you have a carrier you've used in the past that you've had a great experience with, you are more than welcome to use them. We don't make any money off the shipping. In fact, I'd rather you handle the shipping. We have enough to do with all the incoming and outgoing cars. And if you want to handle the shipping, go right ahead. Of course, if you have your own method of transportation, be it an open or enclosed trailer, you're more than welcome to use that also. And if you're local to us here in the Sunshine State, this friggin' thing runs fantastic. You'd have a pretty cool ride home in your 67 Chevelle. Idles nice, runs nice, accelerates nice. Nice car. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in Daytona Beach, and we'd love to add you to our growing customer base, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the entire world. We do export these cars as well, if that's something that is of interest to you. Hanksters Hot Rods, hanksters.com. Check us out.